welcome to Legoland Windsor, our first visit here in a short period of time, to be honest with you, to catch up with some of the progress that's happened on the park as we head into the summer months. It is the first day of summer, and actually it looks like it as well. It is absolutely boiling here at the park for opening. So we're going to have a quick look at the Lighthouse very shortly. That has reopened and been completely rebuilt since we were last here. We're also going to show you the progress on the Viking River Splash, which is still yet to open for 2023. And of course, the coaster construction of the dual boomerangs opening next year. So stay with us, short video, but we're going to show you everything Legoland ready for the summer. Now, as we said, we are here down at the harbour where the Lighthouse has now been completely rebuilt. Last time we were here, all the scaffolding was up and this wasn't done. And I have to say, to the naked eye and sort of your regular visitor, I don't think many will have realised that this has been redone, completely rebuilt from scratch. I just don't think that you would recognise it, to be honest with you. However, for your more seasoned visitor, you can clearly see that it's slightly different shape, very slightly different shape, slightly different composite at the top, and in particular, we don't have the lighting on it either. The spectacular lighting which is used later on in the season generally, particularly around Halloween, had some beautiful lighting on it, has yet to be installed. Now, whether that will be installed before the end of the season is unknown, but just look how clear the water is. I mean, you can see the bottom, you can see where it gets a bit deeper over there where they dive in. And obviously you can see where, in particular, it's been protected from where they drive the jet skis around as well, with some bollards around there. But this has all been completely rebuilt, completely refreshed. Shows are back on now, ready for the summer. Haven't seen a new show here yet. Not sure if they're on today. I'll see if I can catch one today, but if not, we will be back with the boys over the summer to catch it. But looking really good. Bit more of a retro look to it as well. And just fingers crossed the lights come back for the shows at the end of the year. Now, on the way past down to the coaster construction, here is the hill train. This was also shut at the beginning of the season, second year running, to be fair, while they do a lot of winter work on it and a lot of maintenance on it. They got some nice little touches. It's got some nice bright colours it's incorporated over the last couple of years, and of course it is now back open for the summer. Quite an integral part of the park, to be honest with you. One of the only remaining things from Windsor Safari Park, oddly enough. So it has been here a long time. A long time compared to a lot of the other rides and attractions, but has received some really good maintenance over the last couple of years. So yeah, pleased to see it back open, looking bright and colourful. I love this little ornament as well. This is great to see as well. Look, over on the mini stage lawn here, we've got this brand new canopy with beanbags. God, if you get here early enough, you can chill out with a squirrel and just lay down on a beanbag, watch the show. Or of course you have the Quiet House, the brick there, which was new for this year as well. Some amazing planting going up here. Actually, it's really blended into this area really well. Now, you might be able to see over the back some of the construction that's going on for a project that's really slipping under the radar, so go and have a look. Now, I have to say, views are really limited of it. We're going to get some from down the bottom in a minute, but the main pathway, which would normally go down there, is currently blocked off. I think it has been open, because it does look sort of safe, dare I say, and boarded up the other side. And you might be able to see through the trees that work is indeed ongoing and quite heavy as well. I think it's fair to say, you know, with Jumanji opening this year and Project Exodus on the go and Nemesis being retracked, that nobody is talking about the two rides coming to Legoland next year. Well, dual boomerangs, some might class it as one ride, I guess, but you're going to need both credits. Coming to Legoland next year, which is going to be sitting over here where the Extreme Racers were. Now, I have to say, from what I can see, and I know it is limited and I appreciate it's limited, they don't look as far ahead as what Project Exodus did. I read a few comments, some people saying Project Exodus will be delayed another year, and we initially thought it would be as well, but the progress they've made on that is immense. You know, it was always going to be the water and the removal of Loggers Leap, but they've made massive progress on that over the closed season. So I expect that to be on time for next year. This one looks further behind. There's more land development that needed to be done here, and still a lot that needs to be done as well. But we'll head down the bottom now, down there, and see if we can get some more views of it for you. It's a project that is not easy to get views of, but at the moment we are just dirt. But up on the hillside here is the landscape for the new rides for next year. Quite a lot of land flattening has gone on, so kind of as you come down here towards the Dino Coaster, you can see We'll get a closer look at the poster shortly as well. You actually can't get around this bit at the moment. It's all closed off. I think generally you can, but I'm guessing there's quite a lot of work going on. They're certainly working today on it. Now I would say these are quite generic signs. I don't know if the theme's been revealed from this yet. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But it does promote that something is coming. Since we were last here, Ferrari, Lego and Build has opened. So let's head inside and show you the brand new attraction for this year. So this is the new Build and Race Ferrari.
Those drivers have to get something called a super license.
So this is a full-size.
That's
That's a full-size Ferrari. We'll get a bit closer in a second. And of course we've got a bit of a history of Ferrari on the walls here as well. Obviously some of the best supercars made.
All right, racers.
But this is a full-size Lego Ferrari. This is just incredible. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. I kind of want to know what SP3 stands for. I do kind of want to know. Gone has the Lego Reef and in comes building Ferrari. So you've got instructions there if you want to build your own Ferrari or you want to build one of their Ferraris, or you can build your own as well. So Lego Reef obviously used to go across the back here with a big screen. That has gone and everything's been replaced. Let's go on here. Go on the right one. Let's do a pre-built car. Let's do that one. Let's change it to yellow. Oh, there we go, engine and tyres. It's obviously going to be raining. I selected yellow, but I have to say, it still looked red. It still looks red on there. I mean... 582, here it is. And around it goes. And then I think you can use these and change bits and switch lane. Well, it's not that clear. Oh no, these work. Okay. So if I hit switch lane, oh, it moves across, look. And I can boost, watch it go, and I can switch lane again. I'll tell you what, that's really clever, I like that. Oh, I really like that. Get another boost in, although I can't catch that other one. That other one I'm guessing is a, I don't actually think anyone's successfully made one yet, because there's no other numbers on here. There you go. I'm not going to play all day, I'll be in here all day. But that is really cool. I'm not winning though. So getting shots of the new project for next year at the moment is quite difficult. We're giving you the best we can. To be fair, there's not an awful lot to look at. It is all sort of groundwork at the moment, much like it is at Fort Park. No track going in like Nemesis, but it is definitely ongoing and shouldn't be a forgotten project, because Legoland pull off some great projects. If you think of, you know, Flight the Skyline, it is right up there with one of the best attractions of its, you know, we've got sort of dark ride in the UK. So let's not rule it out. It might only be a couple of boomerangs, but let's not rule it out, because Legoland will pull it out the bag. We finish our update here at Viking River Splash. Now I did say last time I was here, I didn't see this ride open in 2022. A couple of people did say they did see it open. I wasn't fortunate enough to. Last year they replaced the roofing. This year we know they've replaced the boarding all around here. All these are new boards that you can see skirting around. And I have to say, it was sort of, I don't know, it sort of looked in motion last time we were here in April, but it's closed. Completely closed, no sign of life at all. Now interestingly, Legoland probably have the best maintenance schedule on the website, ride closures, availability, than all of the parks. All the Merlin parks now have this. I believe Alton Towers do, I know the other two definitely do. When you go under Explore, it says ride availability on the website. And this is listed as opening in summer, that's it. It's not any closer than that. Of course, it is the first day of summer now, so we are in summer, and you know the weather has been gorgeous the last few weeks. So it is a bit of a shame it's not open, and you know it's one of the better ones as well, with the door design and the high backs to sort of be rapids. And it is a shame we've lost so much detail and theming over the years as well. We used to have the bucket there, even if they just left the model there, it would have looked quite nice. Also, when you look at the ride maintenance as well on there, it does say that a lot of rides will close sort of in September, October for their annual maintenance. It is worth noting, actually, we've given Portland's Park quite a lot of credit over the last few years for their long opening times, and yet Legoland are right there now, and arguably with more attractions than what Portland's offer, probably at a similar price, to be fair with you. So rides will shut in September, October. Make sure you check the website. They are open right the way through. They then open again for Christmas. They then did shut in January, much like the other parks did, but they opened again in February and half term and stayed open every weekend with very, very few rides closed. But if you are coming, particularly in September, I love to come in September when it's quiet, check out the ride availability, because certainly some of the smaller rides like Dragon's Apprentice and Merlin's Challenge and things do shut for a couple of weeks for their annual refurbishment, reopening again for Halloween and of course Christmas. But thank you for joining us here from Legoland Windsor. Have you been this year? We haven't been as much as we wanted to, but we will be keeping an eye on particularly the roller coaster project and coming back to ride the Viking River Splash when it opens. Please, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It helps us hugely, absolutely massively, more than you could realise. Thank you for joining us here on UK Theme Parks, and we'll see you next time.